Welcome back. In the last lecture, I've talked about attributes and definitions of linear function. And today I will talk about building equations, which is the second part in the topic linear function. Let's get started. In the SAT, some problems will give you some assumptions about a line and require you to build the equation of that line. And to deal with this type of questions, you have to follow some common steps. Note that these processes can apply to all problems asking about building the equations of a linear function. So the first step is to find the slope of the line. The second step is to find a point on the line. I mean a point with specific coordinates. And step 3, which is the most important, is to build the equation. Usually we will use the standard equation and then plug in the slope and the point to find the values of all parameters. Note that before beginning, please transform all the given equations into the standard form. I mean, including all the equations in the answers. Now, let's jump to some examples to see how it works. Example 1. Take some time to look at this question, and then we will go to the solution. And if you want to try this problem on your own, please pause this video. Now let's get to the solution. See, the steps, the process applies to all solutions. Step 1, find the slope. As you can see here, the slope is already given, which is, oops, let me erase it. Slope is 3/2. Second step is to find the point, and which is already given also. Coordinates 4 and -2. And finally, we have to build the equation. So firstly, we assume that the equation is in the standard form here, and plug in all the slope, and the point. Here, since remember that the slope is represented by a, so a is equal to 3/2. And since this point lines on the line with this equation, this will be a solution to this equation. So -2 equal to 3/2 multiplies by 4 and plus b. Solving this, we get b is equal to -8. And the equation we need to find is this, which is the answer b. Still confused? Let's go to the second example. Again, take some time to look at this example before we get to the solution. And if you want to try it on your own, please pause this video so that I will not get to the solution. So now let's get to the solution. As usual, find the slope. Here the slope is not given, so we have to construct it using the slope formula. Then we get slope equal to 1. Step 2. Find the point on the line. Here we are given 2 points that the line passes, but we only need 1. In this case, I chose A. You can choose B if you want, and if you choose B, it will yield the same result. So let's move to step 3, which is building the equation. Assume that the equation is in the standard form as usual, and plug in the slope and the point as we do in the first example, and then we get the equation. So the answer is A. Now that's all of this part here. In the next lecture, I will talk about interactions between two lines. See you there.